Hello everybody, welcome back to another awesome episode. This is our last day here at Kings Island. It's our last chance to get those last couple of rides in and try some of those last bits of treats that we've been wanting to try. You'll also notice that Candy has a brand new bandage on her head.
Ta-da!
She got her horn taken off, so finally that's going to be gone here in a
sis.
few weeks. And we have some family members here. Want to introduce yourselves?
My name's Wendy.
And Austin. He said Austin. They talked at the same time, so you probably didn't hear it, but they're here with us today. So stay tuned. It's going to be a ton of fun. I don't know what we're going to do. I know you said you wanted to eat somewhere. Where are we going to eat?
Brew House.
The Brew House.
I've never eaten there.
I've never eaten there either, so we're going to find out if it's any good together. So stay tuned. Should be a ton of fun. All right, I guess we're headed into around the kid area, Planet Snoopy, and this must be where the brew house is. They're leading me to it, but I just noticed they have a Chick-fil-A here. Like, what's up with that? Chick-fil-A? That's the cool thing about this park is they actually have like restaurants, like La Rosa's and Skyline and Chick-fil-A inside the parks, instead of just all like theme park food like hot dogs and burgers. They actually have restaurants. So that's kind of cool. And right here, I want to try this. Last time we were here, they have this blue ice cream that I think they're famous for. I mean, I don't know, famous is the right word, but I guess this is like their thing. Some sort of blue soft serve ice cream. I don't know if it's blueberry or if it's vanilla, but I want to try it. I think back in the day there used to be a ride right there, and it was a Smurf ride. It was like a Smurf water ride, kind of similar to It's a Small World. And then this made a lot of sense here because it was like blue ice cream for the Smurfs, but then they got rid of that and they kept the blue ice cream. Now, I don't know if that's just a coincidence that it's blue or if it really was the Smurf and then that just became like a thing and then they stuck with it. I don't know, but I want to try it. So I think later on tonight, after we eat dinner, I want to get some of that blue ice cream and see if it's any good. I noticed there's a Tom and Chi right here. Tom and cheese, it's basically like tomato and cheese, like grilled cheese and tomato soup and stuff, Tom and Chi. So again, if you're a fan of Tom and Chi, like they've got a Tom and Chi here. We're in the car, and I forgot that I had picked these little beauties up in the car earlier. A couple of Snickers bars. And I didn't want to leave them in the car because I'm like, it's hot out, they're going to melt. So instead I put them in my pocket, and I thought I'll just bring them into the park and maybe I'll eat them. And I haven't eaten them yet. We've only been here a few minutes and they're already starting to melt in my pocket, so I don't know what I was thinking. So instead of them just melting in the car, now they're melting in my pocket. Good call! Okay, we made it to the Brew House. It says Brews, Food, Sports, and Fun. Miami River Brew House. Ooh, it looks like they have a couple of the 50th anniversary. They have something called Diamondback Bites. So crispy empanadas and a King Cobra sushi. King Cobra was a attraction back in the day. It was a stand-up attraction coaster, really short ride that they retired. It was a stand-up roller coaster with a loop in it. I remember that. Okay, so is this just is it like a cafeteria? Is this like a cafeteria or like a sit-down?
It's like a sit down.
And you like order? Does somebody come take your order?
No, you order up here in the.
Take it to your
Oh, okay. All right, well, I should probably look at the menu then. What do we have? Okay, a few starters. Artisanal dips. Flatbread. Pretzel. Oh, they got burgers. Okay. Starting to speak my language now. Ooh, a big dog. Hot dog with sauerkraut, beer cheese, and beer mustard? Oh, that sounds bussin'. Potato barrels. I'm going to go out on a limb and say those are potato tots. Tater tots. Fancy name for tater tots. Chicken and waffles. Okay, so we got some options here. I don't know what I'm going to get. What do you think of the brew house so far? Is that what it's called? A brew house? I already forgot. Brew house?
Yeah, it seems pretty chill in here.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's very spacious. I feel like that's my favorite part about it so far.
It's nice and air conditioned.
Yeah.
It kind of does remind me of like a tap house or something, or like a brew house. It's kind of cool. you order your food, and then they give you this little buzzer. And I'm guessing, so do they buzz it, and then where do we go to pick it up?
No, they bring it here to you.
Oh, okay. So I guess I don't know if it buzzes or not. Okay. You said there's a tracker.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I guess we just chill here. It's kind of nice. Food came already. It's super quick. Holy goodness. So I got the big dog, which is $12.99. Oh, look at this! Look at this! I mean, I'm getting like Casey's Corner vibes out of this bad boy. I mean, this thing's a monster. Look at this.
I feel like it's bigger than Casey's. Oh my god.
It's huge. So on my big dog, it is a bun. We've established that, right? A giant hot dog. It's not as thick as Casey's, but it's pretty long. And then it's got sauerkraut, beer cheese, and I think they said beer mustard or something. So like, and then I got potato barrels, aka tater tots. And they don't, I mean, they look like a decent tater tot. We'll find out. It definitely doesn't look as good as Old Red's tater tots.
Yeah.
Old Red's tater tots. Yeah, I'll put a link to the description in the description below for Old Red. Best tater tot I ever had in my life. What'd you get?
I got the Clucks and Barrels. I took advice from Wendy and Austin. They say they get this every time. It's huge.
I'm sorry, did you say the Clucks and Barrels?
Clucks and Barrels. Yeah.
I'm just going to get it closer to you so that people can, there's no question as to what you just said. Clucks and Barrels.
Clucks and Barrels.
Actually, that chicken looks pretty good.
I know.
So her Clucks and Barrels looks amazing.
Yeah.
The chicken looks great, but it was $16.99, so hers was $4 more than mine. So I got the shaft, apparently, because hers is more expensive. That means it has to be better. And yes, we picked the one table that doesn't stop moving, so the whole entire review of this food is going to be like this. Just so we're clear. Okay, let's get it. Okay, got it. And they had buffalo sauce. Well, it looks more like hot sauce. She said it was buffalo, but they gave us a ton of it too.
I tried it already, which is fine with me. That's what I asked for.
But it looks really good, the Clucks and Barrels. And we got the season pass discount, $3 off. Okay, I want to try my big dog burger. Is that what, I already forgot. Was that what it was called? The big dog burger? Focus. Focus. It's not going to work. So, I mean, look at this monster. Where's your best food?
I don't know.
They're still waiting for their food, but I gotta rip into it. I don't know what to do. It's the messiest hot dog I've ever eaten in my life. By far. Oh, here comes our food. Hey, where'd you get them pickles at? Where's your pickles?
I don't
You
know.
guys want pickles?
Yeah.
I can get you some pickles
Yeah.
if you want.
Thanks.
I'll be right back.
You can have my cookies because of the pickles.
Candy was confused because she thought he said tortoise tenders. So
I was
she
like,
thought,
that's
she
not
was
what
like,
you got.
you didn't order turtle tenders, did you?
I didn't think they were actually turtle.
All right, just so you understand, this is the aftermath of that one bite. That's how messy that was. But it was really good. I don't think I've ever had like beer cheese, beer mustard, and sauerkraut. I didn't know if it was going to be good, but it's actually pretty good. You got enough mayonnaise there, Austin? You got enough? You don't need any more? You sure? He's coming back right now. I can ask him for more. Just so we're clear, that's what my plate's going to look like, only with ketchup here in just a hot second.
And mine looks like that just with hot sauce.
Hers, she literally has 3 of these giant buffalo hot sauces. She will probably use it all. Wendy, how'd you do? Wendy's got mayonnaise. I think, are you doing like a mayonnaise ketchup swirl?
Yeah.
She's doing a mayonnaise ketchup swirl. Oh yeah, there it is.
And the best advice is to grab a tater tot and swirl it on it.
Honestly, that sounds weird, but like, I like tartar sauce with ketchup together, which is pretty much, I feel like just mayonnaise and ketchup with a little bit of like pickles in it. So
Don't they sell it that way now?
Mayo?
sometimes?
they do mayo
Mayo
chup.
chup.
It's
But
Boston
it doesn't
actually.
taste the same.
Does it?
No.
Steve cut me out of the frame.
Yeah, it
still
was,
over here.
you were.
It
Well,
does not taste the same.
I think. Well, actually, I think I've set it up the way I normally set it up, but just usually your horn is completely in the frame. But now that it's gone, you look like you're not in the frame.
My chicken was really good. It's really
Is
good.
it good?
I already ate one whole one. By the way, they're huge. Like huge. This is way more than enough food.
I
Way
need
more.
like a fork or something. I'm gonna go get one. I had to switch to a fork and knife for the hot dog because it's too much. I would have went through the entire ream of paper towels to eat this thing. But Wendy and Austin just said that they eat here every single time they come, pretty much. Like, or whenever they eat here. That's how much they like it. Okay, I had the camera on manual focus this entire episode so far. So probably the first 10 minutes of this episode, you're not going to be able to see anything. But hopefully it's fixed now. All right, so honest assessment of the Brew House. What's your assessment? I mean, what was your assessment? They like it.
So good.
They love it. Wendy loves it.
I love it. I love the chicken.
This was our first time ever eating it. What'd you think?
I thought it was really good. I thought the food was really quality, and the best part for me, once again, is like the ambiance. It was so quiet in there. You felt like you were in like a restaurant, not really in a theme park, and like a quiet restaurant.
Yeah.
It was really nice and clean in there.
But one of the interesting things that I noticed was there's an actual bar inside the Brew House. Like, that's something I feel like you don't really see at theme parks, like an actual bar area. There was a physical bar, a bartender. You could hang out, sit around the bar, drink. So that was pretty cool. So it lived up to its name, Brew House. There was an actual kind of like brewery area. So I thought the food was awesome. Austin, what's your favorite roller coaster at Kings Island?
Ultimate Flight of Fear.
What is it?
Flight of Fear.
That busted ride we went on the other day?
Flight of Fear.
Flight of Fear? That's your favorite?
Yeah.
That ride was busted. We literally thought we weren't going to make it out alive on that ride when we rode it.
Like before, like going to like the little turn. Like,
Yeah,
kind
maybe
of
we
like
shouldn't
stops.
talk about let's not talk about that because we're showing our age. Like, we're like, back in my day, when it first opened 63 years ago, it was awesome. All I know is that we rode it the other day, and I thought we were going to die.
It does shake a lot.
That's your favorite ride? What?
It used to be mine.
I'm not using this part of the video. I'm just gonna I'm editing this out. I'm cutting this out. I'm gonna give you one more chance to make the right choice.
All right, fine.
What's your Hey, the Beast is your favorite ride. Wow, who would have thought? Okay, what's your favorite ride, Wendy?
I would say the Beast, and then my second favorite would be like Mystic Timbers and Flight of Fear. Those are my top three.
Flight of Fear? You said that too?
I like it.
I mean, I'll give you Mystic Timbers. That's what we're actually waiting in line for right now. I'm not sure why the line hasn't moved, but we are allegedly in the line for the ride. I will give you Mystic Timbers. This is a cool ride. So I'll cut out both of the parts where you guys said Flight of Fear. That's axed. All right, I just found out that these two behind me have never ridden Orion. How is it that we have now ridden Orion, and they who live here have never ridden Orion? We have to go ride it now. Like, we have to. So we have to go ride it. That's next. That's where we're going. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I think they're scared.
Eat that out?
I think they're scared.
Doesn't sound very ready.
We're going to do it. I can't wait to see your reaction. Oh, okay, yeah.
They don't really advertise it, but it's really, really good. They have two flavors.
It reminds me of the time that we went to Toothsome, and Wendy got one of those big giant shakes. It had like a whole cake on top of it, and I remember being like, "Hey, be careful with that cake. It's looking a little dodgy." And like, what happened? She got up or something.
I went to go take a picture of it on the nice view, and as soon as I got up to take a picture, the cake fell.
And it fell on the ground though,
Yeah,
right?
it
Like
fell on the ground.
It didn't just like fall on the table. It went to the ground.
Didn't even taste it.
So that was the end of that cake. And that's like a $20 shake or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
You left like $10 with a shake on the ground. I remember that. All right, I'm going to be totally honest with everybody. I can honestly say I've never gotten on one of these things willingly. Does anybody else get on these things where it's like they guess your age, weight, or birth month and like choose to stand up on this platform and tell everyone how much you weigh? Yeah, that's going to be a no for me. Thanks. So last time we were here, my phone called 911 no less than twice on the rides here.
22 miles an hour.
And the first time it happened, I had to call the number because it texts you, and I had to call the number and say, hey, sorry, false alarm. I'm at King. She was like, you're at Kings Island. She knew where I was, she could tell. She was like, yeah, don't worry about it. Just put your phone on airplane mode. I was like, and it won't happen anymore. I was like, oh, cool, great. So then, of course, I forgot to put it on airplane mode, and like 5 minutes later, it literally happened again.
The first time I didn't know anything about it.
So I'm like,
But I also
hey,
because like what I don't like about Diamondback is
it's
like
me again. Just sorry, it's a false alarm. Yeah, so that was awkward. We're almost there.
Ride it because Wendy, they've never ridden it.
Are you getting nervous?
yes.
Austin's not.
I can't wait for it.
I'm getting very nervous. I'm scared.
Are you really, or are you just doing that for dramatic effect for the camera?
No, she's
No, I'm actually
It took her a long time. It took her a long time to. Did it take a long time for you to ride Diamondback?
Yes.
Yeah, Lexi had
It's
to
the
convince her
height.
to ride Diamondback back in the day. Now she rides it.
It's the hype for me.
Are you gonna put your hands up?
No.
No?
That will not be happening.
All right, we just got off Orion, and I want to know, how was it?
It was fun. The hill was actually really good because like it goes up fast, so I wasn't as scared. But afterwards, it was fine. Afterwards, I was fine.
I liked it better than Diamondback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I couldn't hear anything the whole time because of how fast it went the entire time. It was like a jet. Oh yeah, so once you get up, like, you know, it like starts like slowing down and like to get ready to go down. I was like scared because you couldn't see where the rest of the like track was at, like because it curves inwards and then like straightens out. So I was kind of scared. I was like, where are we going now?
And we were in the front row too, so like,
Yeah.
you got to see all of that downhill track. Like there was no room for imagination. It's like you look down and there's nothing down there. You're like, wait, where's the track? We're gonna head into the Banshee. I mean, just that sign looks so neat. This thing is a monster. Let's talk a little bit about the Banshee. It is the world's longest inverted roller coaster. It has so many things. I'm gonna have to read them off because there is a ton of things. It is a 167-foot lift hill, 150-foot curved first drop, a dive loop, a vertical loop, a zero gravity roll, a pair of batwing conversions, no, batwing inversions, outside loop, spiral, inline roll, carousel, 68 miles an hour. There's a lot of loops and inversions on this roller coaster. It is crazy. Okay, I think I've decided now. I think that for me, the Banshee is my favorite ride. I think it's my favorite ride. I like loops, inversions, corkscrews, all those things. And that thing, that's all it is. It's literally just one to the next to the next. and it's fast. It's like almost 70 miles an hour with all those inversions. I feel like that's really fast for a ride that has a bunch of inversions like that. Reminds me a little bit of like Velocicoaster with but it's just inversion after inversion, which I love.
I'm Ava.
Nice to meet you. This right here behind me is a La Rosa's. And there's something about, I've been watching a lot of videos around the 50th anniversary, and there's a lot of videos about the La Rosa's here at the park, and people are basically saying that the La Rosa's is like a famous Cincinnati pizza. And people say that the La Rosa's in the park at Kings Island is better than La Rosa's at the restaurant. Like there's something about the La Rosa's pizza when you get it at the park. I feel like it's almost like the Mickey pretzel at Disney, like because it's shaped like a Mickey, or even the Mickey ice cream bars, like because it's shaped like Mickey, it's automatically better. I'm feeling like that's what it is with La Rosa's here. Like it's because it's in the park. If you get the La Rosa's here, it's better than actually going to the restaurant. I don't know. So, is it true? Am I wrong? Let us know in the comments.
Right here.
Lona J Music. I'm a rapper.
So we tried to ride the Beast, and we were in line for quite a while, but unfortunately, like about halfway through. Hey! But unfortunately, about halfway through the line, like it just stopped moving, and we were like sitting there forever. And Austin saw a Black Hawk medevac helicopter flying around, and he was like, "I wonder if somebody got hurt on the ride." And we were like, "No." Sure enough, they closed the ride, and they said somebody got hurt on the ride. Oh yeah, blue ice cream. Never had it before. No idea what it tastes like. Don't know if it's good, but had to get it. Oh, you were like in the crepe. You were like a little crumb in the corner there.
It's fine.
Get on in. Hey, what's up? Yeah, check it out. Yeah, check it out.
Remember my face. I'm gonna be on UFC in a few years.
I believe it. I believe it. What was your name? What's your name?
Stace Griffin. STACE Griffin.
Follow me on TikTok.
I'll be looking for you.
Right_121.
That's cool.
Hi.
Hello. Wait, what was it saying? Oh, blue ice cream. Woo! I don't know if it's going to be blueberry or if it's going to be vanilla or what it's going to be, but I'm going to eat it now because it's melting. Here, you take the first bite.
Wait.
It's blueberry.
It is blueberry. Wendy, you lied. You said it was vanilla.
No, I didn't.
You did. You literally just said it was vanilla.
No, the yellow one that they
Your ice cream about
have.
to fall.
Oh,
The yellow 50
Oh,
one is
oh.
gold, but it's just vanilla.
cut that out. It's blueberry. I honestly thought.
It's about to fall on the ground.
Right.
Watch him.
I thought it was going to be. I honestly just thought it was going to be vanilla, but it was blue. Oh man, it's. This is awkward now. Okay, I'm going to eat the rest of this and we'll talk. I love this blue ice cream. It is blueberry and it is so flipping good. It's not as good as butterbeer ice cream, I'll be honest. Butterbeer ice cream at Universal Studios is better than this, but it's really good. Like it's a pretty good second, honestly. It's like second place to butterbeer. I love it, or butterbeer ice cream. And you said there's a shake or some sort of weird shake version of this?
So it's a milkshake of the blue ice cream. There's Oreos at the bottom. The rim has hot fudge with sprinkles on it. There's a cone, like a waffle cone upside down with whipped cream and a Hershey bar like stuck in it. It's very good. And they put it in like a souvenir mug. Like it's like a mason jar, but it's like plastic that you can take home, and it has like Kings Island written on it. It's very, very cute and delicious.
It sounds awesome. Now I'm kind of sick that we didn't go over there and get that. There we have it. We closed down Kings Island. Now we are out in the parking lot.
It's my fault.
We were gonna ride Orion again once before we left. We were on our way to Orion right before it closed, right before the fireworks. And this one over here was like, oh my gosh, where are the car keys? Long story short, we all hoofed it all the way out to the parking lot to find out that they were in the trunk. Luckily, our car will not lock with the keys inside, so we got them out, and everything that we own was not stolen because everything that we own was actually in the car.
I was not smiling a few minutes
Car
ago.
could have been gone, laptops could have been gone, everything could have been gone. Probably not a smart idea to put all that in our car to begin with, but hey, there it was. So we are going to catch the fireworks from out here in the parking lot because they start in 2 minutes and we're all feeling way too lazy to walk all the way back in. That's all we have for you today, so thanks again for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed this special episode here at Kings Island with fam. Cool. Oh, Disney needs to step up their game.